Happy Tuesday, beautiful people. I'm Babz Rawls-Ivy. Welcome to LoveBabz, LoveTalk. If it's around 9 o'clock, got me. How's it going? It's still a little cool in the L. I think fall is squarely here. Because summer was like, bye, bitch. summer was like, I was here and now I'm not. No ease into it. No long goodbye. No, you know what? We'll always have summer. No, summer was like, bye, bitch. It's like, man, I had to throw a throw on last night. I was sitting on the porch. I was like, it really is chilly out here. Summer is like, bye, bitch. I was like, okay, fall. You are here. I accept you. I accept you. So anyway, let me get into my I'm looking for least stump rant. So do you know he done sent another 4-page email to the Long Wharf Theater berating them. Some old mess about they owe him an apology. Now, this fool done ran up on Kit at the gala, and everybody was acting with some decorum except him. Even his wife and Andrew Gehring had to roll up on him and say, pull up, man, because you going too far. Now, you know, when your wife who ride with you all the time with your foolishness say, it's time for you to pull up. So he feels like, I haven't read the letter. I just got the message that there was this 4-page email, which is what he's been doing, right? It's like terrorism mess. So Lee Stamp sends this 4-page missive about, I don't know. Now, if I'm his wife, and I believe his wife is Abby Roth, I think that's her name. She was on the board with me at Common Ground, but we were like ships passing in the night. I don't know if I could get down with a man who be using my death benefits as leverage to terrorize an arts organization. I don't think it's his money. I think it's her money. Who is this guy? and why is she cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs? I don't understand. Listen, maybe she thinks that's the best she could do. I don't know. He is some piece of work. And if y'all know him, y'all tell him I'm looking for him. Give me a call. Meet me at the coffee shop somewhere. Because I just got to get a sense of what, you know what? I don't even want to get a sense of what he's thinking. Because, you know, unlike Michelle Obama, when they go high, when they go low, I go high. No, when they go low, I come with the shovel. Sometimes you got to go to the floor with people. Not all the time, not 90% of the time. Sometimes you got to go to the floor. At least Stump is one of them cats. He's not really worth it. He's like quick work. Because, you know, from where I come from, cats like this, you know, they just barking. They don't got no bite. They just barking. And any man that'll ante up somebody's will money, I don't understand what his problem is. I don't understand this whole scene. Like, you don't have nothing to do. Is this how you spending are you retired? Is this how you want to spend your time terrorizing over $250 that we return? $250. You know what you could do with that money? I got several organizations who would benefit greatly from your $250. Hell, ain't you on the Art Space board? I know they could use $1. Come on now, what are you doing? And if the Creative Arts Workshop Board votes you on, shame on them for co-signing your foolishness. Shame on them. So I'm hoping, and I know their board chair. She seems like a very reasonable, smart woman. And I'm hoping that someone has pressed upon her to like not let this clown on their board. I mean, he's just ridiculous. And at some point, I don't know what circle he runs in. Maybe somebody in the Lee Stump circle will say, yo, man, now you're just being ridiculous. You was already being ridiculous. Now you're super ridiculous. Tell him I'm looking for him. Somebody out there listening to me this morning, y'all tell Lee Stump I'm looking for him. Don't send me no damn email. Call me or say, meet me here, and I'll meet you. Because I gotta get this handled. I really do. Because it's annoying to me. Not in a bothersome kind of way. It's annoying in a white supremacy way. It's such a white supremacy move to think that you have that kind of power, that you think by a bunch of emails, barraging people with a bunch of emails day in and day out is going to do what? Make us say, oh, we want that $6 million. Your wife, when she died, going to leave us. We're not doing that. Come on now. I know that fool does not think that that is some kind of bargaining chip, that his wife dies and they bequeath some money. Come on. Kidding me? You have got to be kidding me. Stop it. That sounds Looney Tunes. And if that's how you getting down, what is your profession? What? I hope it's not attorney, because I wouldn't want nobody like you as my representing me for nothing. Because you don't seem to have a full six-pack. You just seem a little crazy. And I'm going to talk about you every single damn day until it gets back to you that I'm talking about you every single damn day. Because this is just, and he's been doing this mess since, I don't know, last year he started with these emails. And then he started, I guess, meeting with people, past board people, and people sending these ridiculous little notes about, well, when Joanne and Paul Newman, I'm thinking to myself, do they know how long Joanne Woodward and Paul Newman have been dead? Like, what now? Oh my Lord, the level of crazy is just astounding to me. So, and you know what, this is just white folks stuff. This is just white folks mess. It is. It's just white supremacy. And it's not even good white supremacy. It's mediocre white supremacy. They're not terrorizing nobody. I don't know why. I don't know how much time that man has to sit at his computer all day and send long emails. And here's the thing, Lee Stump. Ain't nobody got time for that. And guess, here's another thing. When they come to us, you know what we do? They go in bin 13. Anybody reading these emails? It was wasting your time. We read the first couple. After that, they're all the same. I don't know if you're cutting and pasting. I don't know what you're doing. I know this. Stop it. Don't send another damn email. We just gonna make them public. Just put them out there. But he's doing that too, because he writes the email and then I don't know, sends it to 3,000 people. I don't know who does that, but that's what he's doing. So anyway, the keys are in my pocketbook in my room. So if y'all see Lee Stump, tell him I'm looking for him. Let me get on with it. Let me get on with my morning. So I just need to start. I would start every morning with that rant, only because, one, because it makes me feel good. Two, I know somebody is listening and is telling him that I'm looking for him. I'm looking for him. Diane Brown looking for him. You can run, but you can't hide, baby. Not in this arts town. I'm gonna see you at something. I'm only sad that I didn't see you at the International Festival of Arts and Ideas. Because let me tell you something. Woo-wee! I would have got into it with you. I would have definitely gotten into it with you. I would have gotten into it with you. Dazzling as I was, baby, I would have gotten into with you and dared you and dared you and dared you. That's what I mean. People who think that they're bullies, they know the right ones to run up on. They know who to run up on. Because there was a whole bunch of us from Long Wharf Theater. He ran up on Kit. He didn't run up on me. He didn't run up on Ruby. He didn't run up on a whole bunch of other people. He knew what he was doing, being a bully. And running up on women like that is a very dangerous thing. It's very dangerous. And it is conduct unbecoming a citizen. So I don't know who you think you are, that you think you could run up on women like that and be intimidating. I'm not going to be intimidated. You know why? Because I stand 5'8" and I'm about 290 pounds. So let me tell you something. You're not going to, it's going to take a lot to intimidate me. You and your wife together can't do it. So, and you can't overtalk me, and you're not as loud as I am. Clearly, you are not as loud as I am. And you could never be as loud as I can get. So let me tell you something. I would have showed out with you. Swear to God, I would have. Because I don't like that kind of behavior. I don't like men who pick on women. I don't like it. I do not like it. You got beef. All right, we can put up with your little stupid emails, your little 4, 5, 6-page emails, and sending them out, CCing everybody across the country. And here's the thing. CCing 3,000 people all the time makes you look like you are out of your mind. And everybody is laughing. People coming to us laughing like, what is going on? Like, who is this guy? Why is he so stupid? Why is he being such an asshole? And then we tell the story. And then when we say we return this $250 donation, and the people go, what? Let me tell you what you can do with that $250, because I could run you a list real quick. Boys and Girls Club, Greater New Haven, they could use it. Arts Council, Greater New Haven, we'll take your money. Art Space, you're already on their board. And then to brag about how much money you have given the arts organization, I don't know what you get out of that. You give because you want to give. You give because you believe in what you do. Now you want us to keep points for you. You want to say, oh, look at me. Look at me. I've given X amount of dollars. You look like a punk, sad. That's some sad mess right there. That you want to run down how much money you've given over the years. You know what? There's some other work here. This is some other work. There's some other work here. I think you hiding behind some stuff. Because I don't know too many folks who would carry on this way unless they are just hiding stuff. So I don't know what you into. I don't know you. I don't know what you into. But this kind of behavior speaks to something else to me. It just speaks to something else. It's becoming very clear. This speaks to something else. This level of tantrum and ranting. Oh, this is something else. This is something else altogether. But if y'all see Lee Stump, y'all tell him I'm looking for him. I'm around. Y'all know how to find me. I'm always at something or other. Tell him I'm looking for him. So anyway, tonight I'm gonna go see Woman King at Criterion. So we're gonna roll up. I'm gonna catch the 3:30 show because it's a 2-hour long movie. I figure if I catch a 9 o'clock show, that's not gonna bode well for me. Plus, I got other work to do. I got work to do. I got work, baby. I got a job, baby. Yeah, I got work to do. So I can't play around. I got work to do. So let me tell you, I've been running down the news this morning. There's way too much crazy in the world. And it's not more crazy. I think what I want to say is we have access to news around the clock. So crazy has always been happening. We just not have had access to it. So I guess some kid in Russia walked into a classroom, a swastika up kid, which just seems weird in that part of the world. Because I thought we ran the gamut on swastika stuff here in America. But he walked into a classroom, killed 17 kids or something like that in the classroom. I don't know if they have a gun problem in Russia. I didn't think citizens could own guns. But I think when Harry and I talked about this yesterday, I think he had one of these other kinds of things, and tricked it out into a gun. Because you could download anything off the internet. You can learn how to do anything. And now that libraries have 3D printers all over the daggone place, you could just go print you what you want. I don't think I know you can't print guns out here because it's illegal, but who's to say somebody got an underground 3D printer? I don't know. But anyway, so that was that. That's a little stunning. And then all the people who are in Russia, who are leaving Russia, like they are packing overnight bags and out, and they're trying to go anywhere where they don't need a whole lot of papers. You know what I mean? Like they don't need a whole lot of, they could just cross the border without any problems. But now they're leaving. I mean, people are leaving in mass. I don't know who's gonna be left in Russia to fight anything. So and then there's people protesting in the streets. So I don't even know if they have enough army to arrest the people who are running and arrest the people who are protesting. I mean, they got the other day they locked up about 1,300 people. Oh, bruh, I don't know what you are doing. This is a war you can't win. You started this, and these people, what you didn't count on. This is what Putin didn't count on, and most dictators don't. They don't think about resiliency and an unlimited wealth of courage and outrage. These people were not going to walk away from their homeland. They've been free from y'all for over a decade. They are not going back to under your rule. These people are not. And if they have to fight to their death, they have already shown you that that's what they're going to do. They're going to fight to the death. They're not going to give up. They're not going to go quietly into that good night. And the more that you try to press through this, you try to get your parliament to annex, and that's against international law. I mean, how long do you think you could go? And you're 70-something years old. You really want to spend your last days on earth fighting some old foolishness that makes no sense to nobody and is not giving you the results that you hope for? You know what the definition of insanity is? Do they have that definition in Russian? I'm going to look that up. Somebody translate that and put a little note under the door. Because I don't understand this mess. Like, these people are not going to quit. They're not going to turn over their country. One day they sitting with lattes and their kids and strollers, walking their dogs, enjoying their best lives. And the next day you invade them and you think they're just going to be like, thank you? Are you kidding me? You see these little old ladies shooting drones from the balconies? You got to be kidding me. They're not, I don't care. This is worth fighting for. This is worth fighting for. So that's in Russia. Now I wake up to Italy. They vote in their first woman prime minister, who is a fascist. This chick hates everybody. She, like dictators are wont to do, they don't want same-sex marriage. They're blaming immigrants for the problems. They don't want same-sex couples adopting children because they believe they're the ruin of the family. The reason why families are not strong in Italy is because of the gays. You really think that? You you really think that the family structure in Italy is crumbling because of gays? Girl, are you out of your mind? But that's the kind of stuff, I don't think she believes that, but that's the kind of stuff that you put out there that get you elected because everybody is disgruntled. They're unhappy. I'm seeing so many immigrants take our jobs. No, you're not. You see a lot of immigrants. They're not taking your jobs. Because if you stop the flow of immigrants, who is going to run your country? Who is going to be the backbone of your economy? These Italians are stupid. And this woman is she's the leader of the stupid. I don't care. She is the leader of the stupid. And the fact that they elected this far right wing nuthead, and then wait, there's some party over there that's got Mussolini's great granddaughter in it. Nobody should be saying the word Mussolini. Have they forgotten El Duce? Have they forgotten all of that history? Have they forgotten how Mussolini aligned himself with Hitler? And that's how war. You know what? This is the problem with people with these short memories and no real understanding of history. You think that immigrants and gay couples is the bane of your existence? Not organized crime, corruption, and payola. That's not it. I'm sorry. Oh no, it's the gay couple in the very nice house with the beautifully manicured lawn and the nice clothes and the great parties. Those are the ones that are ruining your country, not organized crime, not grifting, not okay. All right. Okay, fascist prime minister. She even uses the language of fascist. She uses it. Fatherland. Oh, girl, we know these dog whistle phrases. I guess we'll see how long this lasts. But that's just, okay, we'll see. Lest they forget how the pandemic damn near ruined their whole country, but it's the gays and the immigrants. Now people are nervous and afraid because that's what they want. But you know what? This is what I want people to do. If you find yourself in a country that starts to go down this path and you feel like you want to fight, and I understand the fighting, everybody should just pack up and leave and see what happens. Let them go down. Let history repeat itself. And then when it's all over, go back and help build. Because it's a dangerous time. And we know what dangerous times. This is not running. I'm suggesting these are dangerous times and they don't have any problems wholesale killing people for their own foolishness. So now we got one more dictator in the world. Okay. But you're a woman, so you're not going to really be accepted amongst the dictators because, they hate women. High five to those women in Iran taking off the hijabs and burning them and cutting their hair. These men got to be brought to heel. I'm not kidding you. They have got to be brought to heel. This notion of a right way to wear hijab, and if it's not the right way, I'm just going to kill you. And I'm thinking, you're going to kill all the women in your country. Women are the givers of life. Women are the givers of life. So if you keep this honor mercy killing up, you're not going to have any women left to procreate. You're just not. I don't know what these Iranian men in leadership and on the streets and in families, I don't know what they're doing. I don't know why they have such hatred of women. And this is real hatred of women. because you hate the very thing that brought you forth. I don't understand that. How you thought you got here? I don't know how you thought you got here. That you hate women so much. The people who give you life, who bring forth life. Men can't have children. Women have the ability to have children, and evolution-wise, they can over a period of time could, if necessary, procreate ourselves. Just saying. I'm just saying. So we got Putin over there in Russia. We got the crazy woman in Italy, newly created crazy woman in Italy. There's another new woman somewhere. Oh, the UK has a new prime minister. I haven't heard too much about her yet. She's new, so I'm sure I'll wait for the intel. We'll figure out what she's about. If she's cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, And to top it all off, we went straight sci-fi yesterday. We shot an arrow in the air in the form of a rocket, and I believe we hit a meteor because it was coming our way. Not like today, but it was coming our way. So NASA, the DART mission, successfully slams into the asteroid. Okay. So it smashed into it, and it was a thing to behold, right out of Hollywood. So thank God for these movies that give us guidance. So I think it smashed into Dimorphos at 7:14, and then at that point it'll stop transmitting images because it crashed. So I guess the point was to just try to break it up and keep it from going on this trajectory to hit us and in the world. Oh well. So that's pretty badass. At least move it out of its orbit. So I guess we'll find out the results of how well it did with knocking that thing off course and doing all the things. So anyway, I am fascinated by space and space exploration, and this was a big deal, and we've never done anything like this before. So I am in awe. I don't know if it worked, but at least we got another tool in our arsenal. So I'm just saying. It's a lot going on, boys and girls. There is a lot going on. Oh my heavens. I didn't even get to the local news. I don't even know what's happening. I've been going to bed. Last night I fell asleep. I never fall asleep with my television on, but I did last night because my goal was just to lay down a little bit. And high five to Haven Independent for putting the gala celebrates the 202 years of the Dixwell UCC. Man, I heard that. Is that gala still going on? It started at 11. People didn't walk out of there at 3:30. There is no way in God's green earth that I would have endured that. But congratulations. But let me tell you something. I knew better. You cannot get in a room full of church folk and do it. There's too many preachers, and it was long. God bless them. I guess they had to make up for get it all 202 years in. Whew! 11 o'clock to 3 something. Nope. That is not a luncheon. That's work. People should have just pulled out their laptops and did some work, because that is some work. But high five to UCC, and congratulations on 202 years of strength and unity and service in the name of God. So even though I joke, and I do joke, yes, high five to them for their celebration. I saw the UCC the Dixwell Congregational UCC artifacts at the Beinecke a couple of weeks ago, and it was impressive at that in the way that folks knew that to save records was important for the future, even though they didn't know what the future would be, that they saved documents and artifacts the way that they did and preserved them in such a way that we could gaze upon them and study them now. So high five to Dixwell Congregational Church in that brutalist building that sits in the middle of Dixwell Avenue. High five to them. So anyway, hey, crime is down 2.8%. I guess nobody can run on that. I guess nobody can run on, we're in danger. I guess nobody can run that line anymore. Well, not in this moment, because the Republicans love to say that our cities are, when they say cities, they mean New Haven, Bridgeport, New London, and Hartford are overrun with crime. And good theater. So much crime and good theater. I'm just saying. They love to go. I don't know what it is about crime statistics that make people, particularly white Republican people, get excited. I don't know what that is for them, that they want to think that cities are overrun with criminals and debauchery, and I don't know what that's about. Because I'm gonna tell you something. If you want a good time, you come into the city. I mean, that's any city in the world. There's nothing fun happening in hamlets and towns and stuff, unless they're adjacent to cities. So this whole notion of, I can't go in the city because it's dangerous. You know how much crime is committed in the suburbs? All the serial killing that goes on, and killing of spouses and families, all of that goes on in suburban. And then people come outside when they talk to the press. I just cannot believe something like that happened in Sleepyhead Town. I'm like, it always happens in Sleepyhead Town. What are you talking about? Anyway. So yes, crime is down 2.8%. So nobody's going to use that in their little ad campaign. And by nobody, I mean white Republicans are not going to use it. There's nothing to use. Unless they say, we should get it down, reduced 25% or whatever it is, some arbitrary number that makes no sense but sounds good. Lord have mercy, these people. You know what? Let me tell you something else too. I don't understand any of these ads on television right now. These political ads, they make no sense to me. But I would imagine people who don't follow politics are the people who whine about, I hate politics. This is why I don't get involved, because I can't. I'm listening to all the ads, and some of these ads are by people who are not affiliated with the campaign, but they have their own little, whatever it is, PACs. I don't know, whatever. Their own little groups of people, Americans for anti-toothpaste. Do you know what I mean? Like, we are Americans for good governing, or stupid stuff like that. So I'm listening to all the ads, and they're all they're not promoting their candidates, because I think the strategy is this: let me put out some hate material on the sitting candidates, so that people will be like, well, when they get to the ballot, what's the alternative? And because they know they don't want to vote for what they've been fed a steady diet of, the anti-candidate. I don't know. I could be wrong. I don't understand it, because I hear the Johanna Haynes ads, but they don't offer up nobody in her place. So I'm thinking, well, what do they want? They don't want people to vote at all. Like, I'm trying to understand what the message is. Because usually I'm thinking, if you have a better candidate, or you think you have a better candidate, you would showcase them and say, I think this is the better candidate, and this is why. No, these ads are the sitting folks that hold these seats are no good. But you never really get a sense of what that is. Like, I saw the little ad for Johanna Haynes with the white women saying, oh, I think if she thinks that she's doing a good job, she's not doing a good job, because I can tell you she is mistaken. But I never get what she's mistaken about. I was like, okay, well, I'm trying to understand why they won't vote for her. I don't get it. So are you saying you're not voting for her because your situation is such, and you think that she played a part in your situation, or she played a part in the overall situation? I'm just trying to understand these ads. I'm a reasonably intelligent person, reasonably. And that's debatable. But I'm listening to the ones on Lamont, and oh, he's a liar, and he said he wasn't going to raise taxes and blah blah blah. I'm thinking to myself, okay, but taxes is the tool we have for the allocation of resources back into our coffers, so that we could do some things, so we could get our roads fixed, we could take care of our education system, we could do all the things. And I know people think that taxes are really, really high. They are. But until you holler about tax reform, property tax reform, you're just doing a disservice. You're misleading people. That's the problem that I have. The misleading information. They find a hint of truth, and then they build a whole false narrative around it. And people who don't got good sense, no way, and who are are tired and just don't follow politics and just get annoyed by it, but will follow the Kardashians all damn day, and all these ridiculous reality shows all day, and can recite chapter and verse, all the words to these ridiculous asinine songs. But I digress. It's just a steady diet of foolishness. So I don't know. I just hear these ads, and I just find them they need to be regulated or something, because I was like, who's putting this out here? Like, it just sounds crazy to me. Like, I want to hear, I guess because I'm a relatively intelligent thinking person, I want a good debate. My friend Jill Zaman in Ohio runs she's the director of the debate commission. And Ohio politics are at best trash. So the Republican people out there, and they're white, they don't want to have a debate. And the Democrats half-assed don't want to have a debate either. But if the Republicans don't want to debate, they want to take the time to just say whatever they want to say about whatever. So I did tell my girlfriend, I said, remind people the importance of debating, and why it's important, and why it's healthy, and why it's necessary. Do you know what I mean? Like, if you don't do that, I don't know what chance we have of getting debates back on. And when I think of debate, is not the debate that we see now, this foolishness. The debate we see now is like a pageant. You know what I mean? It's like the last leg of the Miss America pageant, right? It's like the last leg of that, where they stand up there and you toss them some fluff questions. Well, what do you like on your cereal? You know what I mean? Like, it's not real debate. It's just, fluff questions. That's why I just find it all ridiculous. But anyway, so I guess she had a very popular blog some years ago. That's how I know we were bloggers. And um she writes like she talks. And so they found some of the stuff. She had voted for some candidate, put some money in some candidate's hand. And she was like, it's not a secret. Like, my money goes where it goes. But anyway, the Fox News people got wind of it and wrote this whole thing about her. Not about why these clowns don't want to debate. They don't want to debate because they're not smart. They're not bright. And they can't get away with these one-liners, right? These sound bites. You have to actually do some homework and research and come with some truth when you have a debate. That's why people shy away from it. And that's why they look the way they look. It's just the end of a pageant. You throw them some fluff questions and they answer it. But what do you think of what Putin was wearing when he, started this war with the Ukraine? Asinine questions like that make no sense to nobody, and then and then they answer just as ridiculously as they are asked, So so she's writing an op-ed piece for he's writing an op-ed piece to really address why debate necessary and why it is important to our democracy. I mean, can you imagine if we actually did debate, people could really, 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 really lay out what they're saying and talking about instead of all this lip gloss foolishness that we have gotten over the last 30 years. It's just amazing to me. It's just amazing to me. So anyway, let me take a moment and say happy Rosh Hashanah to my Jewish brothers and sisters as they are moving through the high holidays and as they are moving through the high holidays and getting ready for all the things. So, but yeah, may this new year be sweet. I'm having lunch with my good friend Bobby Miller, who is Jill's mom. I'm having lunch with her at the Cats. You know why I like to go to Cats? Because I could get those daggone Hebrew hot dogs with sauerkraut and mustard. And I'm going to have those baked. They do a damn good baked bean. And that's what I'm going to have. And then they put all the good pickly stuff on the table. But I really love sauerkraut. And I love a sauerkraut on a hot dog. This is my hot dog right here. Little mustard, yellow mustard. It has to be yellow mustard. Sauerkraut, maybe some onions, because I do like onions. And that's it. That's how I like my hot dog. I don't like ketchup. Ketchup is sugar. I don't mind sugar on my French fries, but I don't like it on my hot dog. But if I'm someplace where they don't have sauerkraut, then what I'll do is I'll make a mix of a little bit of ketchup and a whole lot of mustard on my hot dog. This has nothing to do with debating, but this is how I like it. I'm just telling you what I'm doing for lunch. I'm so excited because I like hot dogs. I won't buy hot dogs because, you can't ever just buy one hot dog in the house. You have to buy a whole pack. And first of all, processed meat like that is terrible for you. It's one of the 7 deadly sins. I'm not going to eat any of that stuff. I'm not eating any of that. But so we're going to Cats for lunch. We had ketchup. She's got news. So, and I'm looking forward to chatting with her because I haven't seen her in a minute. And we try to get together once a month. Lately though, because she's been traveling and seeing grandkids and kids, and so it's been like once every couple of months, which is fine. But now we're coming up on the high holidays, and the weather's going to be changing soon, and that kind of thing. So that's my lunch date. And then Ife and I are going to the movies to see The Woman King at the Criterion. tonight, because this is my time is starting to really get hemmed up. This class, the Access to Law program, is quite intensive, and I've got 2 writing things that I've got to do this week. And last night I was in the mood to do none of it. I sat on the porch, I smoked a cigar, and drank some rum, some St. Lucian rum, and had Burger King. And I know I should have used that time way more wisely, but I was like, I could feel already that my time is shifting. My time is shifting. And I just wanted to get in a little time on the porch while I still have a little control over, my time. So, and this is not a complaint. I'm not complaining. I am happily choosing this path. I am choosing this path, and I'm gonna go down it. But I also know that I gotta batten down these hatches. And there's a lot I want to do. And October is my new year. So I'm slowly, gently drifting into a less social life for October, in a more relaxed, contemplative, work on my stuff mode, that kind of thing. And it's been a run, from the summer, from the Arts and Ideas to all the galas. And then, the capstone will be, capstone for me will be the Arts Council Awards that's coming up in December. Of course, I'll be at the Symphony. The Symphony starts up. I'm excited. They've got a great lineup this year, and I'm excited to see all the stuff. They've got a concert coming up that I'm so interested in. That's got a lot of moving parts to it. I believe it's a tribute to Langston Hughes. Langston Hughes. I got all the great writers on my mind. And James Baldwin, a tribute to James Baldwin by Joel. And I had Joel on the show. So him and Alistair are coming back sometime in October before the show debuts. So I'm looking forward to the symphony this year. They've got a yes, it's Awakening. It's Awaken the Sleeper. It's opening night, October 23rd. So it's going to be at Lyman. And I'm so looking forward to it. So it's October 23rd at 3:00. Awaken the Sleeper, which is opening night. And opening night is at Lyman, the Lyman Performing Arts Center. So the New Haven Symphony Orchestra's residency at SCSU, Southern Connecticut State University, opens with Alistair Neal conducting 2 powerful works, offering a meditation and an action for the challenges of our most current times. The composer in residence, Joel Thompson, narrates the New England premiere of his setting of Text by iconic author James Baldwin in To Awaken the Sleeper, and the New Haven Symphony Orchestra plays Shostakovich Ode to Musical Resistance with Symphony Number 11, the year 1905. So this young man, Joel Thompson, is such a talented guy that I am just excited to. I saw his work. We saw his work this snowy day last year. It was such a beautiful piece of work. And so I can't wait to see what he does with this. And it's going to be really, really good. So I'm going. I hope friends of mine go too, and take in this wonderful opportunity to experience this wonderful, wonderful music. And then they've got Unforgettable, the music of Nat King Cole, which is October 8th and 9th. It's going to be at Hamden and Shelton. And I actually like going to these concerts. I'm not gone to Shelton because that's too much of a hike, particularly when I could just go Hamden. and it's at the middle school. In the middle, they have the middle school has a wonderful performance stage and wonderful seating. So I'll be there for that. I think, oh Lord, um, I think Andrew wants to go to the Brahms and the Rachmaninoff. It's their gala. Ooh, so that's November 11th. Okay. Is this a dress up? I got to dress up. Listen, I'm not complaining. I love to dress up. It's the concert's at 7:30. They're going to be playing from Johann Brahms Symphony No. 2, Sergei Rachmaninoff Piano Concerto No. 2, and Samuel Coleridge Taylor the Ballade. So that's going to be wonderful. Joyce Yang is the piano soloist, and they're going to have a pre-concert gala. So it'll be fun. So 5:00. I didn't know they had a ballroom. I'd go just to see the ballroom. That's how I am, though. I'll go to stuff just so I can see the space. And then you go to that, and then you go sit down and listen to some music. And that might be fun to do that. But anyway, that's the New Haven Symphony Orchestra. I'll talk about the Schubert tomorrow, and I'll talk about the Long Wharf too. All the things that's coming up. So because this time of year is not as heady as it is in the summer, but it's still a little movement, still a little glamour, still, I want to go to all the things. So I will see about that. I need a new gown. I want something shimmery, but I can't do anything because I got to pay for Morocco. I have to pay for Morocco. I cannot play around. So there's that part. There's that part. So, but yeah, so I'll keep everybody posted on what's going on, what's happening. The night market is coming. The New Haven night market is coming. Long Wharf Theater is having a block party because we're leaving the Long Wharf Theater space on Sargent Drive, and we are becoming itinerant, but our offices are going to be over in the arts community in Audubon. So they're renting space over there, and I couldn't be more delighted to have them neighbors to the Arts Council. So that shall be a wonderful opportunity for them and for us and for all the arts serving organizations in the Audubon space. So it's going to be a block party over there. We're going to turn it up, and I think it'll be good. I think it'll be a lot of fun. I think people will enjoy it, and I think we got two days going. We're saying goodbye, and then we're saying hello. So we're saying goodbye to the theater space on Sargent at the terminal, and saying hello to our new neighborhood for where our administrative offices will be. And then and we'll let you know when we're going to be offering up some performances, which will be exciting and wonderful, and just the right sort of thing for an itinerant theater group to have. And New Haven is a place of opportunity and magic, and we're gonna make it. We're gonna be all right, and we're gonna be all right. So that's the fall, y'all. That is the fall. That is the fall. Da, 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 da. So we're gonna have the call letters. I do not have a guest today at 10:00. I've had guests for the last couple of days. I don't have one today. I do have a guest tomorrow. I'm looking forward and delighted to talking to Jeanette Sykes. She's gonna come and fill us in on what is happening in Newhallville with the App Foundation and their whatever they're doing, moving in or moving out. I think that the community would like them to move out, not move in at all. They're just not good stewards of their properties. They just make Congress Avenue look like it's just terrible. It's just terrible. And I think if they were good neighbors, people would okay, but they're not good neighbors. They don't take care of their properties. They don't take care of the outside part. They act as though they don't have no command of how people experience their outside spaces. I just don't believe that. It's just not true. They just don't have the will to do it. So anyway, Jeanette Sykes comes on tomorrow. So we're gonna have the call letters. I'm gonna take a break, and I don't know who is manning the hub.
Rawls-Ivy from New Haven,
There we go.
Connecticut, and you're listening to WNHHLP 103.5 FM, streaming live at newhavenindependent.org.
I've been feeling really sick and found out I tested positive for COVID.
Are you vaccinated?
No, I feel like everyone is bound to get it at some point anyways.
I had COVID, but since I'm vaccinated, I didn't experience any symptoms. When you're feeling better, I would consider getting the vaccine to protect yourself and others.
The COVID-19 vaccine is safe and effective, and it improves people's lives. Thanks to this vaccine, there is less spread and fewer symptoms reported by those who get infected. Now everyone over the age of 6 months can get it, and no appointment is necessary. Find out more at nhvvax.com, nhvvax.com. Make summer safer. Protect your family from COVID-19. Anyone over 9 months old can get vaxxed. No appointment necessary. Visit nhvvax.com. That's nhvvax.com for everything you need to know.
Living in strange times, I'll find my strength. Even when down, I'll stand. Oh, do you love me? You don't belong. Sometimes I wish I wasn't born. Cry tears, bury me to ashes. Oh, I wish they could come true when I need them the most. Oh, money, but me, oh, money, but me, oh, money, but me, Ukelale kubombe buje katangayo Utishisa bude nyusa Hausazo kale Sangana bazale bamumbazi bone na zinzingo Sometimes I wish I wasn't born Burning to ashes. Oh, I wish they could come true when I need them the most. Oh, money, but me, oh, money, but me, oh, money, but me, money, but me, money, but me, money, but me, Ukelale kubombe buje katangayo Utishisa bude nyusa Hausazo kale Sangana bazale bamumbazi bone na zinzingo Sometimes I wish I wasn't born
away from your heart. Slowly enters in and then it claws you apart. Spark your flame until your fire explodes. You won't be scared if you're led by the light and hope. Don't let the weight of this world, don't let it get you, don't let it get you. Forgive like you've never been hurt, and peace will find you, yes, peace will find you. Love like you've never been afraid, oh, and this love will call your name. Hope for a life beyond the grave. Oh, pray for peace. Oh, pray for peace. Oh, pray for peace. Oh, pray for peace. Love a stranger as much as your own. Help a brother when he can't stand up alone. Surround yourself with the ones who love light. Spread your joy like a sparrow in flight. Don't let the weight of this world, don't let it get you, don't let it get you. Forgive like you've never been hurt, and peace will find you, yes, peace will find you. Love like you've never been afraid, oh, and this love will call your name. Hope for a life beyond
staring at distant shores. I've been waiting, wanting more for the whole night, and it ain't right. I've been saying what's on my mind, trying to explain what can't be defined, and for so long it's been so strong. Suddenly it's clear, now that I can hear these love notes, the ones that I wrote.
I know you're waiting for your other song, but no, we're going in with these love notes.
Okay, we're celebrating the 60th anniversary of the independence of Jamaica, and that was Monty Alexander, who we like, and so yeah, that's music this morning. Thanks for letting me know, Harry. Welcome back. If you just tuned in, you've got me, Babz Rawls-Ivy. This is LoveBabz LoveTalk. It's the second hour of mischief and mayhem on this beautiful fall morning. Harry, I'm paying attention to what's happening in Florida. That weather, man.
Well, yeah, I mean,
When are you leaving? Saturday?
I'm leaving Saturday.
I don't think
It doesn't look like it's gonna turn to Myrtle Beach, but you can't predict, where it's gonna turn, whether it's gonna go west or it's west now, right? On the west side of Florida. Who knows? Who knows? Maybe I'm going, maybe I'm not. Right now, Myrtle Beach weather just says it's gonna rain Saturday.
Okay.
But that could change.
Pay attention.
Yeah.
Just pay attention. That's all.
It's pretty scary. I see that yesterday there weren't mandatory evacuations in Tampa Bay, but I think this morning it started being mandatory for some spots. So
Yeah.
it's who's gonna heed that warning, right? Because people just stick around and wait to be saved.
Well, you saw the guy said on the news, he was like, listen, let me tell you something right now. We're not coming to get you. We're not going to put our people in danger, because he's like, we're not telling you to leave the state. We're just telling you to get to inland or higher ground.
Yeah.
But if you don't do that and you want to ride it out, just know we're not coming. And I think that's real, Harry, because you can only tell people what you tell them. And if they don't,
the thing is that, they will come and get you after 2 days or something like that.
Well, yeah, but
not in the time.
They wouldn't have
crisis.
to tell me twice. I would just pack up my house and go inland. Like I would just make my reservations or go wherever I gotta go, and that's it. Like I just wouldn't. I wouldn't be trying to ride it out. That's just not. It's one thing if it's a tropical storm, Harry, but this is serious. Like they haven't seen a storm like this in 100 years. So that's pretty much my.
Yeah,
that's my cue.
Yeah, that 100-year, when it happens every once in 100 years,
You're like, all right, that's my cue. But they've had five 100-year storms. So,
Yeah, the thing about this is that it looks like it's gonna smash right into the island. I mean, so it's different. I mean, you never know. Like I said, these storms sometimes they turn.
Yeah, that's why you gotta pay attention. You just gotta stay focused and pay attention, and all the people that are coming in, like the airlines, like people are flying here, right? They're coming here. Now they got to all get back after the fact. It'll be a little challenging. So, but we will hold thoughts and prayers for the folks in Florida. I've got friends and family in Florida, and gonna hold them in our prayers and pray that this storm passes them in a way that does not so that we do not have loss of life and we do not, all the things. So this is the season. Oh, this is the season. And I hope these storms are not the precursor to what snow will look like. Although I'm gonna start stocking my cabinets with vegan cocoa. I'm gonna start stacking my cabinets with all the vegan things. So if I am caught out there, that I know what's happening. You know what I mean? Like, okay, all good, all good, all good. So anyway, that's the world from where I sit. And I hope if y'all have family and friends in Florida, that they're well and that you are in communication with them, because this just seems tough. Don't want to be, I wouldn't want to be on the receiving end of this level of destruction. So just FYI. FYI. Yes, that's Harry on the phone talking to somebody. That's the joys of live, I guess live social media. You know, just weird.
Sorry about that. I had to take that call.
No, that's fine, Harry. Listen, take what you got. Do what you got to do.
You know,
do what you got to do.
One of those technical emergencies from LoveBabz. So.
Oh yeah, good for them. The good for them that they can reach you and they can see you. Like, let's see if Harry's on. All right, let me go call.
Well, that's the thing, right? So they could go, oh, wait a minute, he's on.
He's.
I see him on with Babz. It's like, what was it? Yesterday, I told someone that I still have COVID, that I couldn't go in. And they said, yeah, but I saw you with Babz.
I know, all accusatory.
And I'm like, yeah, but I'm home.
I'm home. I'm not actually with Babz. Do you understand?
I'm not saying I'm dying of COVID. I'm just saying I'm still testing positive.
You know, Harry, we live in a world of crazy.
I mean, hopefully tonight I test negative. If I test negative, I will be in the office tomorrow.
Okay.
But I'm at the mercy of a test.
Okay. All right.
So anybody who needs me face to face, I'll be there tomorrow. Well, hopefully I'll be there tomorrow.
What's about Wednesday?
Tomorrow's Wednesday, and you know, I only have this week before my vacation, Saturday. I mean, I got a test negative. This is not an option. You know, positive is not an option. So I don't know, pray for me or something.
Harry, you always in my prayers.
Angel should pray for me, even though he's an atheist.
Even atheists know the words of prayer.
Yeah, you know, send me blessings, whatever. Whatever it is you do, you people do, positive thinking, whatever. Anyway, but I'm good. Look, thank God that it didn't hit me very hard, right? It's more like a flu, which I hadn't had in like 20 years, so I was due anyway.
Okay.
So
as long as you're on the mend.
You know, I'm not a doctor, but I'm going to play one on the radio right now. I think is that I had just taken the flu and the pneumonia shot. Because, you know, I had my doctor's appointment just a week before. And I think they weakened my immune system with those shots. There goes my playing a doctor on the radio.
Yeah, stop playing a doctor on the radio because that's misinformation. And somebody will hear that and start applying that mess to their own life.
Tomorrow it'll be all over the internet. This is what happens. But you know, I did take those shots.
I don't think it weakened your immune system. I just think I don't think it didn't weaken your immune system. You have to understand it's a virus, and viruses are contagious. So,
but they may have helped me too, right? Those shots. So
they may have helped you from having it be worse.
Right.
Your ass not being intubated in the hospital.
Right? Especially, you know, I was hesitant with the pneumonia shot. Because I'm like,
no, you're a man of a certain age now,
right,
Harry.
Right. It's like they were like, well, you're in your 50s. You're supposed to take this. And I'm like, because I'm in my 50s?
Yes.
You know, and I was hesitant, but you know, the doctor kind of.
Yeah, because you don't want to get pneumonia because you won't survive it.
Right. So,
I mean, that's just.
So yeah, the doctor convinced me in that manner.
Yes.
So
you got a lot of comorbidities, bruh. Take the shot.
Yeah. So there you go.
I'm not a doctor either, Harry, but damn. I'm gonna play one right now on the radio.
Right. I mean, so you could take either my assessment or Babz assessment. I say it weakened me. Babz says it saved me.
Yeah. Guess who's sitting here right now?
I know. There you go. I got all the vaccines, boosters, flu shot, pneumonia shot, and I'm here.
Thank God you live in a country, Harry, where this stuff is free.
That's true.
You're not someplace where you're not going to get it. You got worried about old school things killing you, like, you know, all these old things. Like, come on.
Yeah, I was reading an article where people in other countries fear dying because of tooth infection and stuff like that.
Yes.
And I'm like, oh my God, jeez. I would just imagine.
You can't imagine it.
I know. It's like I would go to the dentist, I'll get it pulled or whatever. Whatever's cheapest. But I would
whatever the insurance covers, I'm doing it.
Right, but whatever it is, I'll do it because you know it's. This
is why we put so much effort into dentistry into children, because things enter your mouth that way. You know, we've seen cases, Harry, where kids that don't have proper dental care, they get brain disease, cancer in the brain, all these things because their teeth have not been taken care of, and then they die. And there was a couple of cases like that. And that's why we work so passionately about making sure that even bringing dentists to schools so that their kids could get their teeth checked.
Yeah, I mean, it's crazy that you could die from a toothache. I mean,
yeah, an infection in your tooth. You know, listen, after I had both my hips, I went to the dentist. And they were like, oh, no, you got to wait 6 months before you come see us after this surgery because infection gets in your body. I was like, okay. I thought I had enough time. They were like, nope, you got a few more months.
Yeah, I mean, even with like COVID, they don't want to see you. Like Karen and I had dentist appointments for when we come back from vacation. But they asked us, have you had COVID recently? And we're like, yeah, we're actually pretty much Karen's just finished and I'm at the end of it. And they're like, yeah, we'll reschedule you for December.
Don't bring no germs up in here.
Like, okay, whatever, you know, I don't want to be the cause of anything. So yeah, let's go with that. Because
no, I get it.
You know, that's the reason that, you know, because I was reading the CDC guidelines and it's like, I could just walk around right now. But I'm not gonna do that until I get a negative.
Yeah.
So I'm not gonna take the chance of spreading it to anyone.
Yeah.
But but everything is good. I mean, except for the every once in a while the little cough. I'm good. And the weather is wonderful, Babs. This nice crisp air in the morning is just like amazing. Now I'll be having regrets of summer going so quickly if it doesn't come back, because the last few years summer comes back with a vengeance.
Yeah, like
So-
sometime in October, right? It'll be like 90 degrees. Everybody is taking their air conditioners out their windows, screaming. "Ah!"
Yeah, I mean, I did that. I shut down the ACs last week, and then humidity hit, and I was just like, I can't. I'm not gonna be able to sleep like this. And Karen's like, just open the windows are open. It'll be cool at night. I'm like, sweating.
Put a
AC's
fan.
AC's back on, so they're all on. Well, I just shut them off 2 days ago again. So let's hope.
We say AC's all back on.
That's right. And she's like, do you pay the electric bill here?
What you say?
Because that's her bill. That's one of her bills. So I'm like, kind of.
In absentia. I'm adjacent to the
Yeah,
the bill.
I mean, kind of. Everything that's mine is yours, and what's yours is mine. So yeah, I'm kind of paying for it.
'Cause if you can't make the bill, guess who got to pay it?
Exactly.
That is too funny. Listen, wow, I like this weather. I'm starting to put my summer clothes away, pulling out light fall things because it's time. It was cool last night.
I'm one of those people who could be in shorts all year. But
What does that mean?
Because I wear compression leggings all the time.
Yeah.
Just like I'm wearing pants all the time for me.
Okay.
So whether I'm using shorts or pants, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. I don't.
There's
feel
compression leggings. I haven't seen those. Where did you
Yeah.
get compression leggings from?
Well, I get them from Amazon, of course.
Oh, of course.
But
Stop
talk about
using the
Amazon,
board.
Jeff Bezos' rocket just blew up.
What do you mean?
Luckily, it wasn't manned. One of his rockets just blew up. Running a test run in space or something like that.
Oh, see, that would make me not want to be one of them people going up. That would do it.
Babs, but that's like 1 in a million, and it just happened.
I don't, Harry. I don't.
So you got a million more tries before it happens again.
You,
No, so the compression leggings are wonderful, especially for me that I suffer.
I've got compression socks and I wear them when I fly.
Yeah, well, I wear them all the time because of what do you call that? That you can't feel your legs on
Yeah.
neuropathy or something like
Uh-huh.
that. So I have that. And having the compression leggings makes my legs feel a little better. Still can't feel the outside of my legs, but I also DVT runs in my family, deep vein thrombosis or whatever.
Oh, okay.
So my family suffers from blood clots. So I never have, but I my compression stuff actually helps with that too, right? So
I see them on Amazon. I'm not buying from Amazon though, Harry. I just can't do it.
well, they deliver so.
I know if I order it right now, they're around the corner.
Yeah, I mean, right now in Connecticut, we do have the 1-day shipping every once in a while. So if they have it in the warehouse here, they'll deliver it the same day.
God, I don't like that level of quickness. It freaks me out. It just freaks me out, Harry. Like, I like things that take 2 or 3 days.
So, I actually purchased the membership to the Walmart club, right? So, because they're finally taking the chance and delivering to Waterbury. So with the Walmart one, which is $99, I think, for the year.
What do you get? Free shipping? What is
free
that?
Free 2-day shipping, free delivery of groceries to your house.
Oh, for $100 a year?
$100 a year. So that's not bad, and they include Paramount Plus as part of your package. So
really, Harry, I think they sold us a hustle when they said cut your cable and then all these streamings. Now everybody has their own streaming, and if you want to buy in, you got to buy. You know what I mean? You got to buy all these individual.
Yep.
I need one package of street. See, now we're back to packages. Now we got to go back to packages.
Yeah, cable packages. You're right. Now here's the thing, right? So you remember Hulu was the one-stop spot where you would get all your TV shows and everything.
Yes.
But now all of the subscription services, so like Paramount is a CBS company, so they're taking their shows away from
Hulu and putting them on their own little thing.
And putting them on their own, right? Paramount Plus. Peacock is doing the same thing.
NBC.
Yeah, so we're stuck. Now we still have Hulu, but now we got to get Peacock and stuff like that, unless you have a full cable package. It's a hard. It was bait and switch.
Yeah.
Right. So
it's too good to be true.
And this is the kind. You remember when Blumenthal was the attorney general here in Connecticut? This is the kind of stuff he would go after, right? And he would make all these companies pay. I forget who do we have as the attorney general here? William Hung. He this is the kind of thing he should jump into. I know he gets in on other states cases.
I tell you what I like about what President Biden is trying to make these airlines do is to be transparent with these fees, Harry. I had no idea these fees were so outrageous.
Babz, you get now these are horrible airlines. Spirit and what's the other cheap one?
It's a whole bunch of them. A whole bunch of them.
But what they do is they offer you a $39 airfare. And you think to yourself, oh my God, it's affordable. I could go to this place. I could go to that place. What? I can't believe it. Yeah, but they charge you for every single thing. You want to pick your seat? $50. Yeah, you need a bag? Another $50. A second bag? $150. So it's like, I remember when we were flying back from Florida, we drove to Florida. It was for a funeral. And when we were, Karen said, I can't drive back with you. I just can't. She's like, this is the last time I'm driving any long distances. Please, let's fly back. And I'm like, Dave, you're that stressed. She's like, the anxiety was off the boards this time driving. And I'm like, okay, so we're going to fly back. And I said to myself, man, for $100, we're both going to get to Connecticut. Babz, it ended up costing us $300.
Oh!
And it's like, because they charge you for everything. Now, we were able to get $39 seats, but they were separate, intentionally separate. So that you could go, oh, no. We both got to fly together. Oh, that's $50 a seat.
Yeah.
It's insane. And they should not be able to advertise $39 seats if it's gonna cost you an arm and a leg.
And then you get to the airport, Harry, and they're like, "Oh, you want to check?" And they want to charge you for everything. Like there's no free carry-on.
Well, there's a free carry-on, but there's I tell you, it's a game. There's a box next to the ticket.
Oh yeah, you gotta fit your luggage in,
and you gotta fit your carry-on in that box. If you carry
mine always does because I have luggage that does that.
Yeah, so. Well, mine's there fit in the box, so it's like, wait a minute. But I always carry this bag onto the plane. Not this time.
Yeah,
so it's a freaking game. My niece said, "Well, Theo, it's just you have to just carry everything in one small backpack." And I'm like, I'm not 27 years old that is going to carry a bathing suit,
a pair of pants, and a t-shirt. It's like, I'm wearing 3 t-shirts alone.
I know. And I have my laptop, my this, my that. I have so many things that I take with me that I can't. I'm going to end up having to. I mean, this time, my laptop and everything is going in my carry-on. I'm going to squeeze everything into that. I've been
just put all your clothes on.
I might fit in the seat now. So
here's my problem with this, Harry. All the luggage is going on the plane. It doesn't make the plane lighter whether the luggage is over me or in the carriage under the plane. It's all on the same plane. So why are you hassling me? It's all going same place. It's all on the same plane. It's not lighter or heavier. It's all going in the same place. So why are you? Because it's a hustle.
It is a hustle, Babz, because the last few times I paid at the counter, and while we're waiting for the plane, whoever the ticket attendant there that lets you on the plane has come out and said, because of restrictions to carry on storage, anybody who wants to put their bags on, at the bottom of the plane, under the plane, give us your bags now and we'll take your bags. So they charged when you're coming in, and then anybody who waited got to do it for free.
Yeah. Yes. Yep.
So it's like, whoa, wait a minute. So there's no way. Now
you can't get it back.
You can't get it back. So now I'm just gonna wait. And if they tell me it doesn't fit, I'll wait for that last call. So that people aren't arguing where they're going to put their carry-ons. They say, "Oh, we'll put some of them under the plane. Don't worry about it." But oh my God, it is. It's a bait and switch that should not. $39 and you end up paying $200 for the ticket.
Because let me tell you something. When I went to Paris, when I was leaving New York, when I got to the airport, I had to. They said my bag was overweight. Going, Harry. So they charged me an extra $75. I was like, all right, I'm gonna pay it. First, I was like, maybe I should just take stuff off and put stuff on. And then I was like, fuck it. I mean, oops, sorry. I was like, oh, ladies for it. So I paid the $75. Harry, I come back, no mention of that, no nothing. And I have more stuff because I bought stuff. Nothing, Harry. I took my little luggage on, put it overhead, nothing, no extra fees, nothing. I was like, wait, and I have more stuff.
It's crazy. First off, if your bag fits, there's just no way, you're 7 pounds over. Oh, is this going to cause something on the flight? I mean, is the plane going to lean because of these 7 pounds? I mean, then I understand, but give me a break. You're just charging me.
You're just charging me, Harry, because whether I put it in the overhead or check it, it's still on the plane. Yep. 7 pounds over is still on the plane.
It makes no sense
at all. What are you doing? Yes.
It makes no sense at all. And they do need to fix this, especially since we continuously bail out these airlines. Okay.
And they made like $3 billion on excess luggage fees.
Yes. Yes. And that's
like,
after we bailed them out.
How is that possible?
You remember it's the same thing that Bank of America did where they made billions of dollars on late fees.
Yes.
Right? And I remember I was in so many, I ended up taking, because it was when my daughter was in college and I had opened her up a Bank of America thing. And they kept hitting her with overdraw charges when it was connected to my account. So there's just no way and everything. So, I mean, I lost my mind one day at their office, and they took away the charges, but I also took away my account.
Yeah. No, they were really, and this is what they were doing, Harry. This is, and I think this should be criminal. So they knew they would pay attention to everybody's bank accounts. They know when stuff is going to hit them. So they would let the small things go through and the big things they would hold till you got to the place where they knew you were going to deposit money, but they were like, no, we're just going to take it right now. And then they put you in overdraft mode. Yeah. And then, you know what I mean? Like they would deliver, it was like Jaws. Like they were just circling the waters to see like what you going to do, Of
course. So they saw my deposit would go in midnight.
Yep. Yes.
And they would hit the fee $11.55.
Yes.
Knowing that my money is on.
It's right there. It's right
automatic,
there.
Right. It's an automatic transfer, so it's going in.
Yes.
So it was a game. It was a game.
And everybody's doing it. Credit union. My credit union was doing the same thing. I had to go in there and like, listen, stop this.
Yeah.
I said, because you are taking fees that makes no. And then they would like charge me overdraft fees for the overdrafts. I was like, what?
I know. How many times can you hit me with an overdraft fee? It's only one fee. And by the way, how much money have you made on the interest of my money being in your bank?
Yeah.
Right. So how much money have you made off of me?
Harry.
I mean, it's just insane. It's insane.
But banking is organized crime.
Yeah. But it's something that it takes, all of the state attorneys to get together and do these class action suits against them. Because they stopped doing it as bad as they were doing it. That's still overdraft stuff. Yeah.
No, I know.
But before they were killing, especially the people on the bottom rung who were waiting to pay their rent and stuff like that. And all of a sudden you're short on your rent because there's an overdraft that they automatically took out.
Yep. They don't waste no time taking it, Harry. Even if there's no money, they do it.
Yeah. So, I mean, but that's exactly what's happening with the airlines, and Biden is right to call for transparency, but I want beyond transparency. I want them to actually make them go in front of Congress and explain why all of a sudden they're charging for all of these baggage fees when we've bailed them out. Because the reason they said they started all these fees was because they were struggling. But we like I said, we continuously bail them out, and they still charge the people who bail them out extra fees. It's insane. It is absolutely insane. But anyway, let me see if I think I have a few stories here that I pulled up. So this is an interesting story. And it's a New York Times story, Babz. So before you say, because you go, wait, where you get these stories from?
Because they just be too crazy.
Okay, well, listen to this one. 3 chimpanzees kidnapped for ransom from a Congo sanctuary. So,
wait, the chimpanzees? Somebody kidnapped the chimpanzee.
Yes, somebody kidnapped the chimpanzees. And for ransom. Now, I don't know if there's a shortage of monkeys, but I ain't paying for a monkey. I'm gonna tell the guy, you know how much it takes to take care of those chimpanzees? You'll
You
be
got it.
sending them back pretty soon. You know?
Oh, so they kidnapped the chimpanzees, trying to get some money for them, so the people take them back for money.
Yeah, for the Congo, right? It's a Congo sanctuary where they take care of the chimpanzees. They kidnap them, and they're like, "If you want your monkeys back."
No, we don't. Thank you.
No, thank you very
And
much.
you know what I would say? Lose my number. Lose my number. That's what I would say.
They are cute chimpanzees, though. They're like baby
Yeah,
chimpanzees.
they can be cute. There's a lot of cute things in the world, Harry.
I know. I'm like, I mean, we're overpopulated in this sanctuary anyway. Thank you.
Yeah, listen, you just did us a favor. Thank you, player. Now you got yourself 3 monkeys.
That's right. I'd be like, by the way, those are the monkeypox monkeys. So if you want to return them,
let's put them on the steps. We'll get them, but we're not giving you no money for them. That just means however long you have them, that's days we don't got to feed them. What you going to do? What you going to feed them?
That's right. So
I just hope no harm comes to them because people are stupid.
So I know we got to go, but listen to this story. The bird flu was found in a dolphin in Florida and a porpoise in Sweden.
What is happening?
The bird flu. This is what I'm saying. It's like,
do dolphins eat birds?
No. This world is.
How do they connect? What's the connection?
It's just.
What's the intersection?
Well,
you know what I mean?
Unless a seagull had the flu and went and took a ride on a dolphin, right? Just chilling. The dolphin is.
Dolphins don't eat meat, do they?
No, but the seagull could probably poop on them. I have no idea how this works. I have no idea, but
they don't offer no explanation how they got it.
The version of the virus which has spread widely among North American and European birds has affected an unusually broad array of species. But these findings represent the first 2 documented cases of cetaceans, a group of marine mammals that include dolphins and porpoises and whales. So
you know what? The world's coming to an end.
but there is, the European birds are infected with the flu.
Let me tell you what's going to happen. If Putin doesn't annihilate the world with nuclear weapons and China doesn't virus us to death.
But this is kind of scary. I mean, it's scary because these are marine mammals, but these are cases of the bird flu going to mammals. So
yeah, wow. And guess who's next on that evolutionary tail? Humans.
So these are scary things that are brand new for us in the science world. It's just things are crossing over, and I say it's part of evolution. Who knows what is happening right now, with everything that's happening. You talked about the rocket that they shot up and hit that asteroid. Now they had a following probe that's going to have video of the hit, and they hope to see a redirection of that asteroid. But my worry is with all the UFOs that have been spotted, and now the government telling us, yeah, they're UFOs. Yeah, oh yeah, we don't know what they are. And we're shooting stuff into space? Are we crazy? We don't want these.
I think that's called I declare war.
Right. So
why are they shooting? Why are those humans shooting at us?
I know. Just imagine there was an alien just hanging around that asteroid. And
why are they shooting at us?
Did they just shoot at me? Did they just shoot at me? Oh no, they didn't.
No, they didn't. Next thing you know. Terror. Oh God. All right, we got to get out of here. Well, we're back tomorrow, though. We can continue this tomorrow. I got a guest at 10:15, Jeanette Sykes and the folks from New Hallville talking about the App Foundation and where they are with things. So,
all right, we have just-in-time conversations coming next with Justin Farmer. They're going to be talking about Puerto Rico and the hurricane that hit.
okay, good.
So there's a couple, I think, Puerto Rican activists or something coming on with them. So
Okay, good.
stay tuned
right.
for that. Stay tuned
All
for
right.
that. So thank you
Have a
for
good
listening to LoveBabz Love Talk on WNHH LP 103.5 FM, your home for community radio.
Love